Hi, hello everyone. This is Lucian Kambule. If you're a returning subscriber or viewer, welcome back to the channel. And if you are new, I'm happy to have you here. Please don't forget to subscribe. This is my friend Nyenzoguhle. I'll put her handle down below. Please do follow her on Instagram. As you can see by the title of this video, I'll be filming a friendship video where I asked you guys on Instagram to ask me questions about friends, and if you want to participate in these videos, please don't forget to follow me on Instagram. So let's get down to it. Come with a classic, they come around your slave, just say it's a sleeper. The ears are real, the petty is real. Watch your life, her feature. Deposit the money. Okay, so the first question is,
I'm gonna say who the questions are from, or it's gonna be anonymous.
No, I won't say who the questions are from. So the first question is, how did you become friends? Do you want to tell them?
Yeah. Slee and I met in 2020, first year. I remember we were in the physics classroom. We're taking physics.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was with someone, right? So we walked in the classroom, and the person that I was with sat next to Slido. So she was in the middle, Slido was like on the other side, right? So you know, I'm like socially awkward. They start talking, and I'm just there doing my thing. And then I overheard the conversation. I heard that she said she's from Swaziland. I'm like, wait, what? Wait a minute. And then yeah, I started engaging in the conversation, and yeah, we just spoke, exchanged numbers, and yeah, we just started meeting and hanging out together from that day.
Yeah, so that was like 2 weeks, 3 weeks after our first year, after orientation week, and that was literally the first time I made a friend ever. And I think the person who was sitting next to as well, she's still tired. This one is alone. What is going on? And she was like, hi, how are you? Do you have a friend? And I was like, yo guys, it's written on my forehead.
Yeah, because you're sitting alone.
I don't have
if you have friends, you're sitting with people,
yeah.
okay?
And
She
then,
was sitting alone.
yeah, and then she was like, oh, you can be my friend. She introduced herself, and then yeah, we started talking, and then she's like, oh, you're from Swaziland. Yeah, cool. We became friends. But we started being close 2021.
Yeah.
No, late 2020, because 2020 our friendship was just like school based. You know, there's nothing else we ever spoke about besides like schoolwork, physics. Did you write physics, math? You know, it was just
with that
that.
question, you know, like with that relationship. It was 2021.
No, 2020 you were venting. Remember?
It was 2021, Slee.
Oh, 2021.
Yes.
Yes, it's 2023 in my head.
2022.
Yes. Okay. No. Yes. 2021. So yeah, it was just that friendship, and she was venting. I was also venting. We were going through the similar thing.
And the AMs.
The AMs. From 12 midnight to 2, 3.
Yeah, 2, 3
on the
on
phone,
the video call, just like talking and being about
talking. Yeah, and then
and we were going like through the same thing. It was the craziest thing ever.
The craziest thing ever. And to think we've never spoke about anything else but school. But
like,
that night it was like I'm talking to a long time friend,
like,
and I was
just
just
so
venting to this person.
Really open to
And it was
talk.
just, yeah.
Like I knew very little about her her personal life, and she also knew very little about my personal life. It was so weird, but we were still friends. Like I don't know how to explain it, but we were still friends. Like
And you could still feel
I
like
could
this
still
person.
I still regarded her as my friend, even
Yeah.
though we knew
nothing. I didn't even know she stays in like South Africa. That's how bad it was. Like in my head, you're in Swaziland. It's just like, but you just, you know,
Crazy.
school pela. So yeah, we became close then. She came to my birthday, and
it was amazing.
and then you came to my birthday, and then after that we did last year. So last year was the peak of our friendship, and then from there onwards, there's literally no going down after that. Don't betray me. I'm not gonna betray you. So
girl, that's never gonna happen.
so, yeah. how we became.
I mean, if I would fumble this friendship,
fumble the bag, honey.
I don't know what
if
I'll
you're my
honestly be
friend,
doing with my life
it's
because
a privilege. I'm joking, guys.
because why?
Why? Why would you do that?
Like,
Why?
what reason?
Next question. How do you maintain a healthy friendship? So I'll make this like a broad question and
Not just
a
related
question,
to
yeah.
like, the two of us.
And then I'll also answer how we do it as friends.
Yeah.
So how do you maintain a healthy friendship or relationship?
Okay, I'll speak for myself. For me, I feel like if you know your friend, if you understand your friend, the type of person that she is, there's less room for you guys to have hiccups or arguments or things like that. You know, like for me, I know the type of person that she is. I know things that she doesn't like, things she doesn't do, things she doesn't tolerate. So I'm obviously not going to intentionally do or say something I know exactly is not gonna sit well with Lucy. So it's that. Secondly, I think it would be respect. Like respect your friend. Like, you know, I feel like respect is important in all kinds of relationships, you know. I mean, if there's respect, I mean, come on, what could possibly go wrong? So I think for me, it would be like, just don't do something you know exactly your friend is not gonna like or be happy with. Then you guys, in that way, you guys will be okay.
Yeah, that's a very beautiful answer. So I think you said everything basically. Okay. So I feel like maintaining a relationship is I think I once said in like one of my videos, it's a two-way street, you know. You cannot maintain a relationship that doesn't want to be maintained. A friendship, be it a friendship, be it like a love relationship.
No matter how hard you try.
No matter how hard you try, no matter how good of a person you are, if the other person is not like reciprocating the energy, you can do anything and it will not be enough. So how I maintain a relationship, I feel like I'm very vocal about things that don't sit well with me.
That's
I do not keep things inside my heart and then I just like hate you, I'll be bitter towards you, unless it's a situation where I feel like my words are not gonna be enough. If you did this thing knowing very well who I am and what I do like and what I don't like, but you went on and just did something that is just like, that means even if I do say something, it's not enough if the length of our friendship or the time we spent or whatever you know about me was not valuable enough to make you not do what you did, you know. So I also maintain relationships, but it's just, you know, remind your friend that you're there. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to be a situation where you're talking to them every
Well,
single
also,
day.
one thing that I have to add is how we maintain our friendship is like constant reassurance. Like, she will randomly text me out of her nowhere, literally, and tell me how much she loves me, how much she appreciates me, how she's always there for me, you know. Always encouraging me to pray, even when I feel like, you know, like. And I think that's very, very important, because when you get like random reassurance from a person, like you feel it with you, not this person cares about me, like for real. You know, like when was it yesterday I wrote a test and I was going through it, guys. Okay, and then in the morning she sends me a text wishing me a productive day and that I should, you know, pray to God that she loves me. And that like literally lifted my spirit, you know, like I didn't realize how much I needed that until I received that text. So I think that's how we also like maintain our friendship. And we you know, random acts of service, like she would really literally like show up to my race carrying flowers and some goodies, and that was good, guys. Like being spoiled in the relationship, it really does make a huge difference, because you feel the love. Like you don't even question like the love or the intentions, you know, because the actions and not just the words are speaking, you know, for themselves. So
Yeah, so what I would say is like I feel like we treat friends as if they're supposed to be there, like supposed to know that you love them, and we forget to like show them that, you know what, you are loved, you're appreciated, and this is how I want to thank you. Just like how you expect a boyfriend or a girlfriend to do something for you, do it for your friends as well. Because as I said, I'm one person who likes to like think outside the box and just go like the extra mile for friends and everything.
On my birthday last year, guys, she okay.
So,
she wrote me 21 reasons why she loves me because I was turning 21. It is like so cute. If you guys wanna see, yeah, it's like on my story highlights on IG. So, how do you forgive a friend who has done you dirty?
okay, nah, I'm the wrong person to ask because I'm forgiving you. Yo, it's hard. It's hard. Like, forgiving a friend is so hard. But forgiveness at the same time is not for the friend, it's for you. And forgiving someone doesn't necessarily mean the friendship has to go back to the way it was. It's just like, you know what, you did me dirty. I have no trust in them. Just because I'm forgiving you doesn't mean you have access to me anymore. You have the same access. So how do you do it really depends on the situation itself and who you are as an individual. There's no formula. There's no right or wrong way. You are entitled to feel the way you want to feel about a situation. But if you are a forgiving person, forgive them, but just the accessibility time, chattivity, just because you forgave them doesn't necessarily mean you have to be your best friend again, you have to be your everything again. And it depends on the amount of dating. You're gonna guys dating in a clinic. Huh?
Remember my story?
Huh?
Yeah. I feel like this question, like,
it's for you.
Yo, guys.
How did you forgive? Because I know you forgave.
Oh, I did. Yo, I've been in a situation where someone, like, we used to be very close friends, like skin tight, like we were inseparable.
You're like better person than me.
We're doing everything together. Like it was not even at school that we and this person like we're friends. Kelly, ha ha ha. She did me dirty. I feel like no one has ever done that dirty in my life in friendships. And despite what happened or what she did, I still forgave her. I did.
That's the question.
It was not easy because I was hurt and I was angry and I felt so betrayed. I really feel like it didn't have to go that far.
I think that's the answer. Yeah. Allowing yourself to feel
the
all
emotions.
The feelings, to just feel everything to the T, and then once you're done, you just like it's easy to let go of everything you felt than to hold it in and just be like, you know what, I don't care. Feel, so that's easier to forgive.
So she apologized, yes, and trust me, believe me when I say I did forgive her, like wholeheartedly. But looking at what happened, there was just no ways we could be friends again. Like there was literally no ways because the trust. Because in my head I'm like, dude, if you're capable of doing something like this to me, you can literally kill me in my sleep. Huh?
That's so true.
Guys, it was so deep. I don't know. Maybe sometime I'll got that and tell you guys. Because it really was deep. Like parents were involved and stuff. Like I feel like in G.
If you want a story time about get this video to 100 likes.
Comment. I'll give you a story time. But despite everything, it's hard. It's not easy. I feel like friendships, man, like are so valuable. Like if I regard you as a friend, you hold like a special place in my life. So first of all, I don't expect you to do me dirty. And secondly, if you do me dirty, I will question you and our friendship, because if you're my friend and you love me, there's no way you can do me dirty.
And I think another thing is the type of friend she was, because there's some friends who can like do you dirty, but it wouldn't hurt as much, you know, because it's just like, it's that friend. Nakona, it's a friend because we are just like a society. Everyone you talk to much is your friend, you know. So you're not necessarily that hurt. But if it's like, as she said, a close friend,
it cuts deep.
It cuts deep. But the how part is just, for me, I really do feel like it depends on who you are as an individual and the situation itself, and how much you've allowed yourself to feel the emotions.
Also, one thing that I've learned about forgiveness, like over the past few years and based on my experiences, is that you as a person need to get to a point and reach a decision to like, okay, I want to forgive this person. Because you know how people say time heals. Guys, time doesn't heal. If you don't decide for time to heal you, it will not heal you. If you don't decide to forgive a person or to let go of a situation that really hurt you, you will never be okay. That situation will forever hurt you and will forever make you angry. You need to,
regardless of it's whether 20 years later or 20 minutes,
as long as you haven't made the decision, like taken the step to be like, okay, God, I always consult God to say, God, I want to forgive this person because I don't like this anger I'm carrying like inside of me. Pray about it. One way or the other, you will find yourself completely unbothered by the person or what they did to you. Then that's when you know that you have forgiven the person. Does outgrowing friends mean the friendship was never real?
Oh my God. Do you want to start? Because I feel like I've been okay.
Yes, I want to start. No, I don't think that. I don't know, guys. But outgrowing friends, I don't think it means that the friendship was never. Let's say we met when like in primary, like we've been friends ever since we were young. As we grow up, our lives take different turns. Our lives place us, like at different places. It doesn't, and it's okay. It's okay, and it's normal to outgrow a friendship. It doesn't mean that something bad happened between us. Sometimes you just grow up and you realize that, maybe your values aren't aligning anymore. Maybe, I don't know, the life that you're living doesn't really go hand in hand with the life that she or he is living now. And it's really okay, it's normal, because as we grow, we also discover ourselves, we get to know and understand ourselves. And as you grow up, there are certain things that you outgrow as a person, so
I like that.
So just because it's normal to outgrow, it doesn't mean that the friendship was never real or the connection was never real. At that point in my life, when we met and we were friends, you were something or everything to me. Just because now we have outgrown each other and we have different lives now, it doesn't mean that I never valued or loved you as a friend. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, and I also do agree, because I feel like, as she said, we experience different things as we grow. Sometimes I'll be put in a position where I need to change my mindset, because now this situation is like forcing me to change my mindset. So if you didn't experience what I experienced, there's a high chance you're not going to understand me anymore. So for me to try and like force it onto you, or for you to invalidate how I'm feeling, sometimes we clash, and then it doesn't necessarily have to be a fight. It's just that you see yourself as our friendship is not where it was because of certain reasons, and it's not because they're a bad person now and you're a better person. No, it's not that. It's just life happens, and life is not going to happen the same way for everyone. So you are going to grow as an individual. I'm also going to grow as an individual, and sometimes we are not going to have the same mindset, and we're not going to connect naturally the way we did before. So 16-year-old you will never be 22-year-old you. And also the friends that you did not outgrow doesn't necessarily mean you chose them because they were better. It meant that as you growing, your mindsets were connecting, the growth was natural, you know. It's just like it
It's
is
aligning.
happening. Yeah, it is
Yeah.
aligning, and that is what we want at the end of the day. You know, we want to feel more aligned with our purpose and fulfillment. So for you to be chasing after someone who's on a different path doesn't make you a better person, because like at least I have all my friends that I had in primary. No, that's not the goal in life. That is not what we're trying to chase. And just allow it. It doesn't necessarily mean it wasn't good, and it was a bad friendship. Yeah, there are situations where you outgrow someone because they're a horrible person to you and you're not getting along. But if it's just outgrowing and it just happened naturally without any beef, without any fighting, it doesn't mean it was a bad, or it wasn't, what was the question? It was never real. Doesn't mean it was never real.
Yeah.
So it's okay to outgrow people. It's okay to have a different mindset and to just know that, oh my god, I remember we used to be friends, you know, and you still feel happy seeing them because you know they didn't do you dirty and you didn't do them dirty. Just that life happened, you grew up.
Yeah. These questions are making me nervous for some reason.
Really? Okay, next question. Most beautiful moments you've shared together. Oh my god. Do you have like a specific?
There's just so many.
You know, sometimes it's literally just being so tired, very tired, and then she brings me dinner, like, oh, I cooked, please come over. And then it's like, oh my god, school's draining and everything like that, those small chats. And you know, we've done big things. We went out for dinner, you know, she was on my birthday and everything like that. But sometimes it's just the being able to breathe, you know, as I said, just feeling safe. So a special moment we've shared together, that's a very, very difficult question actually, because there's a lot.
Yo, literally a lot. But like, I do personally have like a highlight.
You do?
I do. It's much dear for me for my birthday last year. Like, it was the first time someone did that much, like put so much effort. Like, she reached out to my family, you know, and like to my mom and my sister, like, you know, I understand that it's her first time celebrating her birthday, like, from family and at school. So like, they did like a whole thing for me and I had no idea. Like, it was just like, it was perfect. The flowers, the cakes, the balloons, everything. Like, guys, I cried tears. literal tears. I cried. It was like so beautiful. I feel like for the first time in my life, I felt really special on my birthday, because like someone did something really nice for me. And yeah, man, that was everything.
Yeah, I try. Next question. Who's the most annoying between the two of you? Next question. Next question. Annoying how?
Annoying how? I feel like at times we both annoying. But like, annoying in a funny way. Like, I've never been.
Are you about to vent?
No, like, I've never felt annoyed at her.
No, I think, but Nana, the question is like a goofy type of question.
She has
Because I know the
thing.
person who asked.
She has this thing, and she does it all the time. I never get used to it. She's this thing of scaring me and freaking me out. I don't know. Like, we'd literally be walking, like, you know, at night, like me, let's say I'm accompanying her, and she would scare me, and I would freak out so bad. She does it all the time, and I just don't get used to it. Like, I enjoy it.
It's not annoying.
And then she laughs. That's why my heart is pounding.
Yeah, okay. I'm actually, now that I think I'm actually like very annoying, because sometimes she'll say the smallest thing that's not supposed to be funny, and 3 weeks later I'm still reminding her of it. It's like, you're scared, just move on. So yeah, I think I am.
She has a way of making situations funny when they're not supposed to be.
So I think I am. Oh, okay. So yeah, that's again. At this point. So yeah, that's I'm gonna succeed. I mean.
This one says, between the both of y'all, who has the highest probability of being played? Yenza kuhle Dlamini.
Don't say that with so much pride, Kisa.
Based on my past experiences, it's definitely me.
Kuthi angifuna i-therapist. Yabona nje. Kuthi angifuna i-therapist fast.
Hey guys, ngingangiboni kuhle so ebadlali ngamafana.
Are you okay though?
I'm okay.
Sure.
Okay.
I'll never do that to you. Okay?
You know, definitely me.
Yo guys, sesikhulume ngalokwanani ngaqala khona therapist. Like yeah, we answer the question.
Chat for another day. You guys,
And then
never believe.
miss me. Okay? And that chat, miss me. That chat's nje.
The other question is, what's more important, friends or partner?
I will. What's more important? I feel like it shouldn't even be compared to begin with. It's not the same thing, you know. It's not the same thing. It can never be the same thing. You can experience friendship in a partner, but you can hardly experience love relations with a friend. So there are things and qualities you get from a partner that you will not get from a friend. So to come up and say, oh, friends are better than a boyfriend, wouldn't necessarily be the truth, and it would leave room for so many other questions that I don't know if I have answers for. But yeah, it's not the same thing, and I feel like it shouldn't be compared. So,
Yeah, like it's hard to compare those two because it's not the same. And I feel like I know why maybe this person asked this question. There are people who get into relationships and forget about their friends. There are people who do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Like having a partner in your life doesn't necessarily mean you have to abandon your friends. I mean, who says you can't have both? You know, like, yeah, I feel like you really can't compare the two. Like, it's just two different concepts, two different things. Like, the relationships are just not the same.
okay, girl. So another question: what do you love most about Yenzo? So this is a question to me. Okay. So I thought you guys were gonna ask questions about friendships and you know, but okay, because I asked
She's about to flatter
friendship.
me, guys.
I have to think about what I love about you, girl. Because what do I love?
Oh no, don't worry, she knows. She knows.
Oh my
trust me.
god, there's like a lot. There's like a lot. And I don't even know where to start because I feel like more than anything, what I love about her is her heart. Like, I feel like I've always been like a tough person in general, and there's so many things that I couldn't like let in, you know, because my guard is always up, and it's just like, you know what, I want to do me, and you know, don't let anyone get too close to you, you know, not because I don't know, it was just like I preferred doing things for people but didn't expect people to do things for me. So when she came to my life, it was the first time where I could just like receive love as well, you know, instead of like being the only one who gives it out. So she reciprocated the energy, and it wasn't even reciprocating, it was just like, oh, so there are friends who can actually do this for me as well, and it's not like I'm always doing it, you know. So I'm used to thinking outside the box, doing things for people, and just telling myself, you know, I'm not doing it because I expect something in return. But when she started doing it, I realized that I was lacking so much in terms of like being loved and genuinely feeling that a friend loves me. So her heart, how soft and kind she is, that's one thing I love about her. Her heart is just so accepting, and she will not allow me to go down the drain, you know. And she'll always be there like, okay, turn it down now, you know, like, yeah, it's just, yeah, easy for that. And there's a lot, there's a lot.
So sweet.
There's a lot, okay. Another question for me. Okay, what annoys you the most about Yenzo?
I cannot wait to hear this. I cannot wait to hear
I'm
this.
joking. You know, it's like it's a blessing and a curse at the same time. You know, because now I'm about to contradict myself. What annoys me the most about Yenzo is that she has no boundaries for people who take advantage of her. Like, if there's one thing that really just girl like, come on now, okay,
Come on now.
so that's just one thing. I think
Okay, yeah, that's true.
you lack boundaries so much, and then it's like, come on, like, no, you know. And that's like a very broad topic. So that's just one thing that annoys me the most.
And it's like, oh my god, it's so true here. And you know, it's actually something that I also like discovered recently, that you know what, girl, stop being too nice to people. Because and it's so sad how I only learn after like being hurt, and then I'm like, damn, I shouldn't have done that. But it's definitely something that I'm working on now. Like, it's hard because I'm genuinely a person who's always so loving and accepting, which is always
No,
nice
that's the
too.
thing though. It's
But
not
then
like
I just fail to draw the line sometimes, you know, because you can be a nice person, you can be a good person and do great things for people and be that person to, like, in people's lives. But like at times you need to draw the line, like set boundaries, you know. Being nice doesn't mean that you need to allow anyone to like overstep.
anything.
Yeah, anything to like overstep in your life. Like, I should never give anyone the right to feel like they can just do whatever they want.
Yes.
So
True.
I learned that the hard way, and I'm working on it.
Yeah. So I feel like that's like the one thing. And if it's like small things, it's when we are outside, you know, walking, and then people approach us. They approach us. And then like, okay, most of the time it's like usually two guys just match, and I'll go to her. No. I'm a nice person, because I will say, oh hi, hello. Oh, can you talk up? I'm in a rush, you know. Oh girl, will stand. Yo! Like, oh my god. Like, come, no, please, like, that's another thing. You know, I will. Yeah, but I'm like, oh no, we're rushing somewhere. Oh, okay, she's not rushed. Now I'm the liar. I'm the liar, Pela.
Because I can't say no, and I hate it for myself. Even when I'm in uncomfortable positions or situations, I can't say no. Worse if the person is persistent.
That's boundaries as well.
Yeah, like, yeah,
you know.
that, like, yeah, it relates to the boundaries thing.
But he was just asking me where I stay. Like, girl, you're doing
Yeah,
soulmates
of
here.
course.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question.
Who's the chatterbox between the two of you?
It depends. I feel like for me, I'm the chatterbox when I'm like around my friends.
Yes.
Around my friends, you want to say how speaking fun, aren't you embarrassed? So,
yes, that's true.
but when we're outside, like surrounded by new people,
Then it's definitely me.
yeah, it's her.
Because she's really more comfortable and relaxed and herself around, you know, like people close to her. You know, if you're gonna be in a room of people that she's not used to,
Sometimes I want to punch myself, literally, because I'm like, please
you would
socialize.
you would never believe or would see she can be like this when she's with her actual friends.
Yeah, I don't know.
So yeah, it really does depend on on the environment.
Yeah, I'm a very socially awkward person.
Yeah.
Like, I'm the definition of socially awkward. But after, I think I read the room first, you know, and just energy doesn't lie sometimes. So after reading the room, be it like a couple of hours, you know, it's just like, I still can't be myself. What's wrong, you know? So yeah, I'm chatterbox with my friends. Oh, it's that. Even the person who asked, they know. They know. Otherwise, yeah, I'm very shy until I'm not shy, and then you're begging me to be shy. I don't So yeah, I think that's all. Okay guys, that's the end of our video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as it was just like questions about us and not necessarily friendships. We enjoyed filming this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Follow us on IG. I'll put the handles down below. Thank you very much.